Holyoke Public Schools set to exit receivership by July 1st this year, but a local teachers association is still worried about promises that may be left behind to let the state keep more control. Western Mass News reporter Reagan Lockery now joins us live in studio to explain. Reagan.
That's right, Chris. A recent Facebook post by a Holyoke teacher caught our attention as it expressed some concerns regarding the district's receivership status and the impact it could have on collective bargaining. Holyoke Public Schools was taken over by the state in April of 2015 after posting consistently low graduation rates and an increasing dropout percentage. 10 years later, the district is set to be returned to local control at the end of the school year on July 1st. However, one of the city's teachers' unions is worried that the state may keep more control than the teachers would like.
Part of the law says that the DESE commissioner can keep parts of the turnaround plan in place after receivership is over for up to 2 years. So we knew that this was a possibility.
In a recent Facebook post, a Holyoke teacher claims DESE's acting commissioner said that he is considering a turnaround plan that would allow the state to keep some control over student improvement. The president of the Holyoke Teachers Association, Nick Cream, says this covers things like the grievance procedure and performance-based pay raises, items they want control over. He shares some other concerns with Western Mass News.
We have more school days, longer school days, more professional development days, longer hours, and this is something that pretty much any teacher that I've spoken to in Holyoke will tell you that it's draining.
When I spoke with the vice chair of the school committee, Yadilet Rivera Colon, she says she was taken aback as the committee is unaware of what the commissioner will decide to keep in place. She adds that at the end of the day, both the school committee and the HTA want the same thing, but ultimately it's up to the commissioner to decide.
We all want local control in the way that it was supposed to be, how the charges are for the city, and so on and so forth.
And Holyoke's Mayor Joshua Garcia tells Western Mass News it's not time to sound the alarm, and he is asking for patience since this process is so new and so fragile.
We don't have control yet, and so there was a lot of questions on our school board as to, what are we allowed to do right now versus what we're not allowed to do? Like, do we meet on July 1 at 8 a.m. to start making our decisions on things? And if we're negotiating, do we even have the power to negotiate anything right now? Because it's not July, you know what I mean? It was a lot of gray. So we've certainly been working with the commissioner and trying to button that up.
Now, Cream says at the end of the day, they hope the commissioner decides to let those most impacted make the decisions. Now, the next local control committee meeting is slated for March 31st. And if you are a teacher in the Holyoke School Department, you can share your feedback to the HTA. For a link, head to our website, westernmassnews.com. Reporting live in studio, Reagan Lockery for Western Mass News.